You know those days when you just need a little escape, a quick break? Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a little peek into the charming, beautiful world of wild birds, a world that's literally right outside your window. All right, let's jump in.
Yeah, that's really the heart of it, isn't it? We're going to look at all those tiny, delightful moments that make watching birds so special. You know, those little gestures, those expressions from our feathered friends that they can't help but make you smile and bring a little bit of calm to your day.
So, first up, let's talk about the birds we see all the time. Our bustling little neighbors that, honestly, we probably take for granted way too often.
And we're kicking things off with a bird everyone knows, the sparrow. Now, I know what you're thinking. They're everywhere, they're kind of ordinary. But trust me, if you just take a second to really look, you'll find this whole world of personality, even a little bit of social drama.
Like, have you ever really watched one? The way it tilts its head like it's trying to figure something out? Or how they take these super energetic sand baths to stay clean? It's amazing. You've got their super fast, busy pecking at the ground, and oh my gosh, the little baby sparrows, so round and fluffy, begging their parents for food. They're just packed with all these little charming habits. Okay, so from the familiar sparrow, let's shift gears to the super elegant swallow. I mean, these guys are the definition of graceful. They're not just a sign that spring is here or a symbol of good luck. Watching their aerial acrobatics as they just carve up the sky, it's absolutely breathtaking.
And their dedication as a family is just, wow. It's truly inspiring. They work non-stop, carrying these little bits of mud and straw piece by piece to build this incredibly safe, sturdy home. Then, once the chicks hatch, the parents are just a constant blur of wings, zipping back and forth to make sure their babies are always fed. It's such a powerful, beautiful thing to see. Talk about parental devotion.
All right, let's head over to the local park now. We're going to try and spot a few birds that have these really unique, kind of star-like personalities hiding out up in the trees.
So, meet the bulbul. You'll probably hear it before you see it. It's got this loud, really distinctive call. But don't let that fool you. This bird is surprisingly sleek and stylish looking. Bulbuls are just confident. They're independent and totally happy doing their own thing, marching to the beat of their own drum. Yeah, you'll hear those calls while they're feasting on berries or sipping nectar, and they can get a little territorial for sure, guarding their favorite spots. But then you'll also see them in these really quiet moments, just chilling out, sunbathing. It's that amazing mix of being bold and then totally calm that makes them so cool to watch.
Next up, the Japanese tit. This little bird is an absolute powerhouse of energy and smarts. Seriously, it's like a tiny acrobat of the bird world.
So how can you spot one? It's actually pretty easy. Just look for this really striking black necktie pattern that runs right down its chest. It's such a cool, unmistakable feature, makes it look very dapper, don't you think? And you can really see how clever they are when they eat. I mean, they'll hang completely upside down from a branch just to get to a good snack. Or they'll skillfully hold a nut with their little feet while they peck at it. It's this perfect mix of pure agility and some serious problem-solving skills. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Now we're going to look for some birds that are a real treat to find. They represent two totally different kinds of beauty you can find in nature.
First up, meet the Japanese white-eye. This bird is famous for being just ridiculously adorable. I mean, almost cartoonishly cute. It's a really beloved sight, and yeah, its name gives you a pretty big clue about its most charming feature.
Of course, it's that unmistakable white ring right around its eyes. It gives it this super endearing kind of wide-eyed look. And when you pair that with its bright, calming green body, just a beautiful little bird. And hey, if you're ever lucky enough to see one sipping nectar from a cherry blossom, that is the definition of a picture-perfect spring moment. All right, so we've had cute. Now, let's move on to breathtaking. Seriously, get ready. This next bird represents a totally different kind of beauty, one that feels really rare, almost magical. And here's the perfect contrast, right? On one hand, you have the charming white-eye, a bird you might see in a garden, but on the other, you have the rare, absolutely stunning red-flanked bluetail. This thing is like a hidden jewel of the forest. Its color, this deep, vivid lapis lazuli blue, is just incredible to see. It's a great reminder that you can find beauty in the familiar things you see every day, and also in those rare, wonderfully unexpected moments. Okay, for our last section, let's bring things back to a scene that I think is universally loved. It's simple, it's familiar, and it's just guaranteed to be heartwarming. I mean, who doesn't love ducks, right? Whether you're at a park pond or just walking by a river, they bring this simple, pure kind of joy to absolutely everyone, no matter how old you are.
Seriously, what's not to love? You see that little line of tiny ducklings paddling their hearts out to keep up with their mom as she carefully guides them? And you can't forget that hilarious little bottoms-up move they do when they're dabbling for food. It's just, these are the simple, pure moments that you can't help but smile at.
So think about it. The everyday charm of a sparrow, the elegance of a swallow, the rare beauty of the bluetail, and the simple joy of watching ducks. This isn't some distant nature documentary. This beauty isn't far away. It's right here. It's in your local park, in your garden. It might literally be right outside your window. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you're just out and about, just for a second, stop. Take a moment to really look and listen. You honestly never know what amazing, surprising little moments are just waiting for you to find them. So, when are you going to find yours?